Hello, welcome to Crypto Bible. I'm Oliver.
And my name's Elroy.
Today's episode, it's all about the Supercharge feature on the crypto.com app. It's exciting because I don't think you've done this before.
I haven't personally. I've looked at it and then I didn't do it.
It's pretty interesting because it's free stuff. And yes, it's very, very minimal. And depending on how much you put in and leave for how long, depends on your rewards. But we're going to break that down and go through it. So let's dive straight in. We're on the app. We've opened it up with £77, 72 Great British pounds in our account. We started with 100, but you know what it's like. It's a crash. But important piece of information. You need 100 Kronos in order to put into the supercharger. We're going to scroll down to the supercharger. All right. Oh, actually, we're going to go to home and then we're going to scroll down to the supercharger. Good start. And then we did missions. That's a great opportunity here to put a card somewhere on the screen to go and check out our missions video, which describes and explains everything. You can earn like free diamonds and stuff. Go and check it out because it's rather good. Now, supercharger, we're going to press that and we wait. And it's pretty quick.
Awesome.
So just accept your cookies. Now the project with the supercharger, it's different crypto projects. So whatever project comes up that month, that whatever, you are going to get coins rewarded for how long you stake. Which staking basically means you're putting your crow somewhere and you're leaving it there. And there's like an algorithm, that, like a sum, which we'll talk about later. So the project at the moment is called FitFi. All right, it looks like it's something to do with fitness, a crypto coin. Now it says here that the crypto.com are putting 500,000 US dollars allocated to this project, and the estimated APY, now it is estimated, it's not guaranteed, is up to 30.98%.
So that's over a year, right?
So that's how it works. Yeah, so that's over a year, but the thing is, it's only going to be going in for like a month. So that would be like it's going to be even less than that. So it'll be divided by 12 for the month that's going in. So this actually says charge, but I wouldn't worry too much about the APY because of the way the calculation works, which we'll get into later. What you get is kind of like really minimal, unless you're putting in like ridiculous amount of crow to get something small and like build it. But it's still something for nothing. So it's very interesting and very cool just to chat about because you can make your crow work for you while it's not doing anything. And the best thing about this is you can take it out whenever you want. So charging period ends in 28 days. So at the moment it's been charging. So there's two kind of levels. There's charging and then there's the rewards. So while it's charging, you want to kind of leave your crow in there as long as possible. Because if you do take it out, that calculation then takes that into account and it means you're going to get less rewards. So we could go down here, look, so there you go, how it works. So charging period, first 30 days. So you can stake and withdraw from the supercharger pool at any time and we calculate your average share percent every day. So the best way to earn the most is put it in from the very first day for the whole 30 days and then you're going to be having that maximum reward you can get.
So right now that it says about 28 days or so, we've missed a couple of days.
Yeah, we missed a couple of days.
And you just got to either wait for another project or
dive right in, because you can just leave it in there and just like let it sit there if you're not using it for the whole year and then just get in a load of projects, like kind of set it and forget it kind of thing.
Okay.
And then reward period, second 30 days, every day or every other day, you'll get tokens going into your account, however small that might be, and distributed to you based on the crypto provided you gave in the beginning. So, and these are the old events. So they're getting a lot of kind of new projects I haven't heard of. MMF, that's Mad Meerkat Finance. I've heard of that one. And then it used to be Bitcoin, Luna. These are the ones that have ended. Ethereum, HBAR, ones that old projects basically. So you're like, oh, okay. So the next thing to do is click learn more, and then we can see this supercharger FitFi, same again. I think it's going to tell us here introducing it, the total supply and event length, and then it tells you like a little kind of itinerary, which is kind of helpful. And then is it going to show, right, this is important now because this is maths, right? This is how the kind of calculation works. So let's assume the following: 100,000 crow at the start of the period. At the end, the spot price is 1 to 5. So your total pool rewards is 100,000. Total crow pool amount at the end of the Fit 5, it will be 200 million, that is. So that's saying the spot price is 1 to 5. And then calculating, wow, I mean, this is where it gets a bit funny, right? So it's users number 8, users total stake across the event duration. So to keep it in, you get your max. If you take it out and you decide you want it in your wallet for a bit, just for whatever reason, you can do that, but you will then lose on the calculation. So for a 30-day event, the user stakes 100 crow. That's like us. From day 1 to day 10 for 24 hours per day. They withdraw 100 crow, and day 11 to day 20. The stake 200 crow for 10 hours per day from 21 to 2030. Right, so I'm going to say it down here. So they say the pool size of crow every hour of every day event, right? And then reward score. So it's all about the score. So look, 44,000 equals 0.0014%. This is how nominal and minimal it is. So calculating your rewards, if your total reward pool is 10 million to 14%, it means you're going to get 138.89 Fit5 coins awarded, if that is the total reward pool and you've got that lower percentage. This is where the calculation, I mean, it's a lot of maths. It's a lot of like, right, okay. I mean,
didn't even expect all of this.
I would be like, look, and then look, there's different scenarios saying you accept, and there's another thing, you have to click accept your reward. If you don't accept your reward, then you lose it, right? So it's kind of just like, look, okay, I accept it. There's not really anything else you can do, so you might as well just go and accept it and get like your nominal like coins you get. So this is how the coins are distributed. So if you allocated 10,000 coins and you accept the reward, I don't know anyone who hasn't accepted, so you click accept, and then look, they will receive 10,000 divided by 30, so you'll receive 333.33 every single day of that acceptance period until the project ends. So the calculation, if I'm being honest, it's here. There's an information button. If you want to go even more in detail into it and kind of be like, right, so I'm putting this much in, but just know you're not going to get a ton of coins from this. What you can do is you can accumulate a little bit of coins from however much crow you have. Obviously, if you have a ton of crow, like ridiculous amount of crow, I'm talking like millions, you could get quite a cool substantial amount that you're locking up for this period. But really, even if you've got £3,000 worth of crow or £5,000 worth of crow, you're still looking at maybe 10 to 15 pounds worth back, which is still, it's something, right? But you still need
very small. Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put 100, we might as well put all our crow in because we've got 113. So if we click charge now, yeah, read the terms, kind of understand the calculation, and then look, we can put in, we click here and we'll go max, all right, 113.32, and we can do that, right? And that's going to come out of our wallet, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to be staked, another word of placing, into this pool, but we can take it out at any point. If we feel a bit like, it's like anything new, you might be like, I'm not too sure. You can bring it out at any point and it will just go back into your wallet and sit there unless you want to, leave it in. So we're going to click transfer. It says again, just confirming it's going to go into that. Confirm. Put the passcode in. Wait. Right, now we've staked 113.32 crow. This will be a really good, and that's worked out, it's £19.80 for us. So this will be a great example if you're someone you're thinking about, I only really want to trial out the minimum. We're pretty much doing the minimum. The minimum's 100 Cro. We put like 13 more in there, which is not going to be much. And we're 2 days late on this charging period. So if we click here on FitFi, we can see after the charging period, must accept the reward tokens. And that's where it's going to send us here. At any point, if you want to go back and look at the calculation, just press the I, and it will take you back into that bit that we did, and you can just kind of like press I, read about it all again. And actually, this one's quite good because it kind of goes through it all. We spoke about this bit earlier. This might make how does it work? So it literally tells you how it works. It's very self-explanatory. Minimum stake 100 Cro. Each event is different. Some are 30, some are 45 days. The reward always depends on how much you stake. Just going over what we spoke about really. And then look, reward score is equals A over B. And then again, you can go through and look at the calculation. We're not going to go through it again though because it hurts my head. And then back to our supercharger, right? So here's the supercharger. And then literally it says the history today, we staked 113. Now, if at any point you're just sort of like, I don't really like my money in here, I'm a bit kind of cautious. See the big fat minus or the plus at the top? If you hit the minus button, that's taking it out back to your wallet. So you might want to go in there. I want to withdraw 10 Cro, say, just because I'm unsure. Withdraw 10 Cro, you hit withdraw 10 Cro, and then it will go back to your wallet. I mean, there's no point doing it now because it's staked, but you can do it. So it is kind of like peace of mind that you can withdraw it at any point. It just means your, reward score is going to go down. And then if you want to see your supercharger in a different place, you click accounts and you can get to it like this as well. So when you look at your accounts, you scroll to the bottom, supercharger at the bottom, and it tells you got all your coins there, and then supercharger at the bottom. And if you actually just click supercharger, you can get into it that way as well. So there's 2 ways you can get into it. Any questions? What do you think?
No, I think you explained that quite well, to be honest. It's all a bit self-explanatory. We're going to wait and see how much money we get back. Obviously, I'm not expecting a lot because those numbers look really low. But yeah.
Again, though, it's just something that you can play with and have a little look. And if you're someone that is a lover of Chronos and you're accumulating a lot of Chronos, you can have it sat there knowing that if you, for one reason or another, you're like, I just want some out because I'm feeling that way, you can literally take it out and it immediately goes back into your wallet on the app. And then you might go, oh, I bought some more Chronos. Hey, I'm going to put it in the supercharger because I just have it sitting there. I press the plus button, I've read the terms, and I can add the more Cro that I purchased and have it sat in the supercharger. So you can literally just, it's a place where it's just sat and staked, placed, and then if you kind of just forget about it, I guess, you'll put into these projects and you'll start seeing these rewards coming in. But after a while, a lot of something can be, quite good, or everything adds up. Every little helps, as a famous supermarket says. But, so I think it's something worth having to play around with. If you've got any questions on the supercharger feature, then let us know, put it in the comments. Maybe you've had some success with it, let us know.
Yeah,
as well.
Definitely, yeah.
And also, if you want to learn anything else, any other feature you want us to go through, put it in the comments. I'm pretty sure we could do that. We're nice guys. But really, I think we've covered that pretty in depth. So give us a like, why not? Kind of deserve it. And subscribe, hit the notification bell icon so you never miss any how-to videos in the future. And I will see you on the next one.